Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Vintage Cottage, and I am here today. I was able to muster up some things to sell this weekend. They're mostly all journal related. There are some linens towards the end, just a couple, but they're really pretty. I'm going to start off with J12. I had these before. They are Tune-Dex cards. I offered them previously. I was able to purchase a recipe card box full of them, and I was selling some of them. But recently I acquired a whole collection of them. So now I'm able to offer them at a better price and bigger quantity. For those of you that purchased these cards previously, I have who you are. If you make another purchase from me, I will try to remember to put some extra of these in your package for a future purchase. My prices then were based on how much I had to pay for the cards. Now they're based on what I paid for this large collection. So J12, or for those of you who aren't familiar with these, they're Tune-Dex cards. They're very collectible. Actually, I have so many of them now that I'm going to be selling them on eBay. But before I do that, I want to offer these to my YouTube friends and fellow crafters so that everybody can get a chance at owning some of these. They were distributed in the 40s, 50s, and 60s by subscription to radio stations, musicians, that kind of thing. And it had all the current songs of the day with one side of it has the chorus, and then the back side has information about the song, when it was copyrighted, who wrote it, who the copyright belongs to, and that kind of thing. These cards are copyrighted, so you can't copy them, but you can use them as they are in your projects. So I am offering these today. This is J12. You'll get 30 cards for $5. And there are actually some double cards, and most of them are going to be the single 3x5 cards. But there are going to be some doubles, like here's one here, where it opens up and you've got a full page of the song, the music on the other side. So J12, 30 Tune-Dex cards for $5. J13 are the Flower Fairy cards that I had been making that were left over from the Flower Fairy journal that I did. Here I have some individual packs of just the Flower Fairy cards. It'll be a set of 5, and there'll be various sizes, large all the way down to a smaller size. And they all have either a journaling card or tags in them with the images of the flower fairies on either book page, or there's a couple I think that have script or music paper as the base. I didn't ink any of these cards because not everybody likes inked, and you might want to just ink them, leave them as they are, or ink them in a color that you want. So set of 5 Flower Fairy cards for $6, and I have 4 of these sets available. That's J13. J14 is a set of variety pack of tags. There are 10 tags in this set. They'll all be slightly different, but they're going to have the same elements. Each pack will have 2 Flower Fairy cards, or tags. 2 of the Vintage Women die cut with the die cut backgrounds. These will all be slightly different. 2 of the black flower silhouette cards. 2 of my latest obsession is these collage die cut flower and butterfly cards. There'll be 2 different ones, and I'm going to show some more of those in a minute. 1 of the Jean Granville cards. This artist did flowers personified. They're women that look like flowers. And then 1 corner tuck. That's die cut. So that's the variety pack of tags and tucks, and this one is $12 for the 10 cards, and that's J14. J15 is a set of 10 snippets, and you saw me making these a couple of videos ago. It's just miscellaneous little snippets that you can use as decorations on pages, or have them hanging off the page and you've got a tab. It'll be 10. They're all different. You saw me making these before. They're all roughly around the same size. So this is just a sample of what one might look like. Well, this is one right here, so they have either buttons or an applique or a little doily. Some have pearls, so they all have some kind of vintage linens and some decoration on the top. So that's J15, a set of 10 snippets for $5. Oops, J16 are the cards that I've been working on this week. This is a set of 5 for $6, and they'll all be different. I never make 2 cards, 2 tags, or 2 of anything the same, really. They all have antique papery as the base, and then they'll have 2 different coordinating flower die cuts. They'll have a butterfly and either a label or a word. Most of them have the word Tim Holtz words, or I have some that I've printed myself on the computer. So this is what these cards look like. I love making these, and I love the look of. I love these antique papery papers. The papers are actually, I think they're all discontinued now. I bought a whole set of discontinued cards, or printables. And they're just so pretty. I love the way these look. They all have stitching around them. And on the back they have a digital of one of my scanned linens in a very muted color that you can journal. I have another set of these Tim Holtz. I showed these in. I buried it. Oh, here it is. I think they're called Wildflowers. This is the one I have right now. I have 2 more coming. I think one of them's coming in the mail today, so I'm going to be making some more with the other die cuts. So that's J16, a set of 5. What am I going to call these? Flower and butterfly collage cards for $6. And lastly, I need to come out for this. J17 is a set of linens. The first one is a 19 by 19 inch square, and everyone has this flower motif on it, and this is hand painted. I believe it's paint. I mean, you can kind of feel it, and you can kind of see on the back where the paint has leaked through a little bit. Very pretty motif. Let me come down. It'll be, the flower arrangement will be somewhere in the 19 by 19 inch square. Some of them are in a corner, some of them are in the center. But I bought this. I'm keeping a couple for myself for a journal cover. I think that would look so pretty on a journal cover. Let me come down a little bit so you can kind of feel you can almost see the paint, especially on those white flowers. Very pretty, like a deep burgundy, pretty pink shades of pink and green. So that's one piece in the bundle. The other, oops, there's one of my die cuts got away. I've got them all over my desk over here to my left. The other piece is a napkin, 16 by 16, with, whoops, crochet, white with crochet, oh I forgot to, well I'll say that in a minute, with crochet around the edge and embroidery in one of the corners. They're napkins. There might be an occasional little spot, like on this one there's a spot right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's nothing glaringly, big stain or anything like that. They're all small spots. But this is the embroidery. It's very dimensional. Great for cutting up and making pockets or fabric flips. Now this is bright white. This one, I didn't even realize it until I had it up against this. It's kind of a very pale, like greenish blue. You can see the difference against this bright white. Just a slight tint to it. This is J17, the pair of linens for $5 a pair. And that's all in today's video. Now I do still have some more journaling supplies left from my last journal video, and if I can figure out how to do it, I've seen other people do it. At the end of this video, I'm going to put a link to it in the video. In that video, you'll see library catalog cards. I have some vintage playing cards for sale, some German vocabulary cards, some the whale tail page tabs. I have some more of the pink pearl, the individual pearl strands, and some of the individual cards that you saw in the for sale that were in this variety pack, like these die cut ones, and the corner tucks are for sale individually in that video. So I'll try to put that video at the corner, up in the corner of this one. And that's all I have for today. Bye for now.